Alright, so here's another draft. I have no preconceived notions of what I'm going to do in this draft. Earlier, the last draft that I went undefeated in, I just picked the best card out of every pack and tried to build a cohesive deck. Well, out of the first pack, and try to build a cohesive deck out of that. This one's kind of difficult. Fall Thron is bad. Dampening Sphere is bad. Spore Swarm and Saproling Migration one pack is probably going to say somebody's going to get one of these if I pick one of them, and it's going to be drafting Saprolings, and I'm going to not get any cards from them, that's for sure. Urgos isn't even that good, so really this isn't a great pack. So it's really, do I take a Saproling Migration first pick, or do I take a Spore Swarm, or possibly Urgos? Maybe I pick Urgos and hope to just cut out the Saproling aspect and do a white-black legendary. I think I'll try that. Sure. Urgos isn't very good though. We're gonna go for it. Here's if I had picked some pretty sick. If I had picked one of those Saproling cards, I'd pay my dues with a Grow from the Ashes mainly. Fungal Plot second, but I get another Urgos. It's a possibility. But let's keep it open and just take some removal. I'd imagine. I don't need another 6-drop at this point. 1 Urgos is plenty. Maybe we'll do white-black historic. Who knows, though? Duchess Mastery, not really, but nothing else good in this pack, really. Soul Salvage would be fine. Obviously, Sarah Angel's the best choice. Maybe I'll slip into white. Obviously, nobody's first picking it. Well, not obviously, but Gideon's Reproach. Let's just try to. I mean, we'll slip into white. See what anybody does about it. Okay, Joda. Nobody cares about that. Broken Bond. Fine sideboard card. 2 good lands. Syncopate. Be good. I could possibly do a blue-white. There's nothing black in this pack. It's probably the best card. I think I'll just take Syncopate. Maybe do a white-blue. Or white-black. Let's see. So green-black doesn't really do anything for us. Even with the Urgos. You know. But Pegasus Courser would be a slam dunk if we do go into white. Devinant Trapper's not bad either. So I feel like white's pretty open. If this has been passed 4 times already. So we'll definitely be doing white. Slim Voto, whatever. This is a really bad pack. I don't really have to commit to black or blue at this point. Relic Runner would be okay. Slim Voto would be okay if we're trying to go to historic route, but I don't like Slim Voto. Maybe we'll just keep our options open and take a Partick Wanderer. Sure. Go into any deck. Aven Sentry is fine. Green might be open despite all that Saproling stuff that I passed. If a Mammoth Spider is making it, who knows, maybe there's just really good cards in that color, but I'll just take the Aven Sentry, kind of cement myself into white. Call the Cavalry. Call the Cavalry or Mammoth Spider, though. I could change colors or just have a solid base of white. I'm just gonna go with having a solid base of white. Here's my first pack. You know, it's whatever. Fall Thron is useless. Damping Sphere is useless. This whole pack is pretty useless. It's difficult when everything is awful. What could we possibly go into? Maybe red? That is double red if we want it though. We'll throw it in our sideboard though. Keep that open. And we'll do a white red. Kamal's wheels. Kamal's Druidic Vow wheels. Cabal Paladin doesn't really have any targets. Let's take a Rampaging Cyclops and maybe I can do a white red. I also have white black as an option. I was thinking last pack, I swear, but throw a Soul Savage in there. Demonic Vigor would be fine with any of these cards. Rampaging Cyclops. So we could do a white red. Blue seems like it pretty much emptied up pretty fast. Red though might be open. Who knows? Definitely I'm not gonna just play black for Urgos. I'd see playing white red though with what we have. I feel like my 4-drop slot always fills up really fast in this format. Verdant Force. It's not that great. Skittering Surveyor would help me split it. Damn, there's 2 Soul Salvages too. Not that I'd ever need more than one. So ignore these. Quinde though, I'm definitely running white, so it's probably Quinde. I'm going for and maybe hoping for a Jousting Lance. Yeah. I don't know, I didn't see any green left over last pack, so Quinde. Quinde it is. We'll grab another 4-drop. So probably Blessed Light here. We take a Memorial of Unity. So we're definitely going white. All the red we've seen before. Is that really what we're gonna take though? Is red as our sideboard color? I don't know about that, but never hurts to have more. Well, any removal, we only have Gideon's Reproach. So nothing really to add to a second color here. Just nothing really that great. Probably just take a Radiating Lightning for the sideboard, which kind of sucks. Back 3. But we'll do that. Alright, Jorah's Familiar. There's only 2 cards that really it would add to. I don't need a 4th or a 3rd 4-drop Rampaging Cyclops. I think we take the Jorah's Familiar. We could speculate into green. But we did just pass a Slimefoot, so I feel like green might close up pretty quickly. Deep Freeze might be good. I wouldn't really pay attention to the blue the first pack. We already have a Syncopate. So we could take the Deep Freeze or the Jorah's Familiar, but at the moment we have 2 cards that Jorah's Familiar would affect. But having... Oh. Well, I guess... What did we take? Oh, we took a Divest. Perfect. Well, here I'm just going to take another Sarah's Angel. There I should have taken a Jorah's the previous pack. So that was fucking awful. We take more 4-drops, another Partick Wanderer, or Run Amok. Or an Adamant Will. Guess we'll just take another Partick Wanderer. It's not a bad card, whatever. So we get punished for that with another Particle Wanderer and a bunch of green, blue cards. We take an Adventurous Impulse or Broken Bond, and maybe we could run green. There's no red. There's not really any white. So we're definitely not running any of these cards. Let's take an Adventurous Impulse on the sideboard. Okay. So it's another 4-drop or 2-drop. We're definitely not taking another Aven Sentry. But we could run a Benalish Honor Guard and shore up our 2-drops, or we could run more removal in a red-black deck. We have what right now? Blessed Light, Gideon's Reproach. We'll take Fire Intervention. Still just nothing for us. We'll take the Excavation Elephant. Bloodstone Goblin it is. Still just more absolute dog shit we're getting, but we'll take this and the possibility of cutting off a 3-color deck's 3rd land. We'll take Relic Runner. Who knows? Maybe we might run blue. Probably not though, but hey, we have double Relic Runner if we do want to run blue. So it worked out okay. If we end up having to, because this curve is completely bad. And I'm not even going to run the Divest main board, so I'll run the Radiant and Lightning first. So here I can see going into a 3rd splash for black for Eviscerate. I can see that. There's no red in this deck besides Bloodstone Golem, which would help our curve, but whatever. But if we're gonna do that, we may as well Isolated Chapel. And then Baird, because we're definitely running white. We're running a lot of white. Do we do that? We have a decent amount of black for Isolated Chapel. I don't know, this pack's really good. Well, it's not really good, but do I need another 4-drop? Let's just take the Isolated Chapel. Teshar. We actually don't have many historic triggers. Ellis Reborn though, and a Pegasus Courser. We might go into black just between that Isolated Chapel and the Ellis Reborn. What we throw in though, just a Soul Salvage and Ellis Reborn. There's no good red cards. The best white card is Teshar. It's not good unless we get more heroics. Let's just take Eldritch Reborn. Hey, there's another Quinde. Alright. Let's take another Quinde. We use some 3-drops. If I could see a Pegasus Courser, I'd be very excited. Definitely running white though, with all these fucking Sarah Angels and Quindays. Alright, so let's talk about 3-drops. We see a Devinant Trapper with plenty of triggers. I think we take that. I could personally use some Grand Warlord Radas, but Short Sword would also trigger a lot of cards, but I'm going to go with Devinant Trapper. Alright, Pegasus Courser, perfect. Nothing really to sway me from that. Nothing too powerful here. Caligoskin Witch would be tight, but we're slightly splashing black. Hey, Tiana. We're also really stacked in that 5-drop slot. And we have no equipment or anything, but we also are very low on... Well, we aren't low on flyers at all. Let's think about this more. Should we get a Devinant Trapper first? I doubt it's gonna wheel. What would I cut from this? Definitely Excavation Elephant. I'd see cutting a Particle Wanderer. All my historic cards seem to be there, so let's just go for it. We're out of time. Let's go for it. Halar, the Fire Fletcher, is good. Not much else for us. I don't really have any combat tricks, so I could take Adamant Will. All the cards we have. We're already at 15 creatures. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we need a third Bloodstone Golem. Let's grab an Adamant Will. We probably don't need a Memorial to War either, and none of these cards do anything for us. Grab a Warlord's Fury for cycling. Traffic of Gerard cycled. I'll just take it. Do we need another combat trick? We'll take a Bloodstone Golem just in case we have to just go aggro. Oh, Invoke the Divine late. Definitely take that. Sounds good to me. So we may not run black here. We probably won't. Let's do a red-white. I want to say aggro deck, but definitely can't just splash the Urgros. I mean, Eldritch Reborn is tight, but it's not really worth messing with our lands for. I think we just go more aggro, throw in the Bloodstone Golem. We got decent black cards, but really another Bloodstone Golem. Let's go ahead and fix this. Oh, but we have the Isolated Chapel. So let's consider that. Other than that, there's no real black payoff. I'm definitely going to invest more lands for an Urgros. So an Isolated Chapel and another Swamp maybe just for the Eldest Reborn. Other than that, it's mostly a red-white deck. Curve is absolutely awful. Not all I can do about that with the cards that I have. Windows don't really do anything. for me. Should I just go for consistency and not run Eldritch Reborn? I think I do. Because for removal, I have Gideon's Reproach, and I think just Blessed Light. I guess that's enough. Just Warlord's Fury. Oh, do I even want to Warlord's Fury? Am I kicking anything for these Bloodstone Golems? No, I'm kicking absolutely nothing. Oh, that is the whole aggro aspect of my deck. Need Cyborg in, Invoke of the Divine. With black, would get World of Folly, Eldritch Reborn, Urgos, but I don't see us playing that. I don't know. We've isolated Chapel to help with any of that, but I think we just straight up run red-white. Just see how this goes. We gain nothing by this, really. Let's just do 17 lands. Should I run Memorial to War, though? Is destroying a land on turn 5 worth it? Probably not. I mean, it's something, but we'd sideboard it in. We'll see. So saying 10 and 7. Yeah, that makes sense with all these Sarah Angels and shit. Wish we would have picked up a short sword or something. Alright, we'll just play with this. It's not very good. But hey, we'll go for it. Alright, game 1 with my red-white deck. It's a fine hand. Have fun, good luck, buddy. I'll keep playing lands, some early action, a lot of late action. It's fine. Fungal plots. Okay. Not very useful early on like this, so that's good. Let's put some pressure on. Remember, there's no kickers at all in this deck to buff this Bloodstone Golem. And he has an answer to it very easily. Alright. And it's stacked with 4 drops that don't do a lot, really, against a Howling Golem, but I could have bluffed there when he had all of his mana tap, but I imagine he probably would have just blocked. That would have been blown out. Probably should have drafted some combat tricks besides Adamant Will. Maybe that Run Amok. I can't remember what I chose besides that, but alright. Happy to draw cards. Hopefully he doesn't draw a second color with that. Alright, so we could Triumph of Gerard, Bloodstone Golem, or we play any of our 4 drops. I think we go ahead and Triumph of Gerard, first of all, because we're definitely going to have a creature in play with the mana we have and all the creatures we have in hand. Let's just attack for 3. Play another Bloodstone Golem and pass. And we won't be blocking this Howling Golem because it's not really very threatening. Alright, still no other color. It's a straight up green deck at this point. She's gonna have a really hard time with my deck if he has straight up green. Unless he plays a big creature, then my only answer is Blessed Light, and I haven't seen that, so he's definitely helping me find it, though. I could use another Plains, though. So here the question is, do I Triumph of Gerard a second creature? I think I do. I mean, I'm not... Let's see what removal he could possibly play after he goes and grabs lands, because he might just be missing black or red or something. Okay, so he got red, so he can Fire Intervention as a sorcery, or so on and so forth. I think I'll just... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where I add a +1/+1 counter to the same creature, but it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead. Play first. Attack with everything. I'm winning the race at this point. And especially if we play a Tiana, So even if he does something, I can Triumph Gerard either him or the her or the 4/4 and get lifelink, first strike, trample, I believe. Flying, first strike, lifelink, which is fine. Just get way more head. Oh, he plays a white, so he's all out there. Halimar, I believe, just deals damage to me. No, it just gets bigger when it deals damage. It just deals damage for kicked spells. So let's see, a Shavan Fire can't happen. Grow from the Ashes can't happen. I can't think of anything that could kick it. Alright, so let's just automatically pick stuff. Yeah. That's where I was mistaking. I'll totally attack still. It's too late to undo that. I meant to attack with both though. Let's do it. That's not too bad of a thing. I can Adamant Will if I need to. Damn it. Deal 4. I should attack with Tiana also. MTGO hates you. Yeah. It pretty much hates everyone. Wait till I do this. Well, luckily we have all this. Let's go ahead and play a Sarah Angel. Try to just summon it and save as much time as possible. We have 2 flyers now that can kill him next turn. And plenty of life. I should say MTGO hates everyone, but my B and N keys don't really work. Ooh, I have to pay 1 now to attack, so it's actually something. And he shit his hand onto the battlefield, so now I have to think before I attack. Well, really, he has the 1 flying blocker, so pretty much just attack with everything flying. Let's go for it. And we embear it of our own. And that should be game. Let's pay 2, attack. No profitable blocks. He only has the 1/2/2 flying. Sorry. I apologize for that. So she's flying first strike. I'll go ahead and play a Quinde, which is a perfect blocker for pretty much everything out there. And now Tiana will deal double strike. So this game was over last turn pretty much, but alright. Say GG. So, what do we put in here? We don't really have much to put in. He's pretty much a straight up creature deck. And not many 1/1s for Radiating Lightning, so I think we just run it again. Alright, I'm gonna go take a piss and edit out the rest of this time. Or I want to say ahead of time, it kind of sucks. For me, well, and for my opponent, I had to wait that whole time when we were sideboarding, but I have 3 Bloodstone Golems and absolutely no kicker cards. So Bloodstone Golems, straight up Grizzly Bears in my deck. But it's a pretty aggressive deck, so I don't know. I will draw nothing but lands. That's fine. Feel free to do so. Hopefully I can capitalize on that. Oh, what happened? Kept his hand though. He kept his hand of all lands. Zahiran Void should certainly help. Short Sword should definitely help in this game. Let's try to go in. Bloodstone Golem. Bloodstone Goblin, excuse me. Could easily get shut down, but okay. Shut down. He can also just attack with impunity after he equips that. Gideon's Reproach, good to have in your hand. No point in attacking. Alright. Buddy, calm down. Stella, it's okay. Sorry, my dog is freaking out over nothing outside. Stella. Hey, hey. It's okay. Yeah. He's a good dog. So I can't block this at all. And he will untap and just really just own the board. That's okay. It's okay, buddy. Alright. I feel like it's fine because his deck was super aggro last game and just petered out. And I have, yeah, see that's what I'm talking about, the late game with a Sarah Angel, if I need to. Yeah, he has a 2/4 that can tap every time he wants to, but eventually I'm going to get a Sarah Angel out, and I have double removal if I need to for those cards. I couldn't see holding up removal just for the Voltaic Servant though. Let's see what else he pulls that I have to worry about. Come here, buddy. Hey. Good dog. Yeah. Sorry. When doggy needs attention. Ooh. There's some of those that I haven't seen. Alright. So interesting choice. I can play Sarah Angel or get attack and Gideon's Reproach something. If I attack, I feel like I attack with this regardless. And if they block a Gideon's Reproach, one of them. But if I just attack with this, that'd make no sense. But you can also block with that, but I'm just going to play the Sarah's Angel if I don't do anything. And I can kill any one of them with the Gideon's Reproach and just kill the other one blocking. Alright. So I probably should have dragged. So let's kill this. Alright, I 2-for-1 them there. Kind of 3-for-1 them really. But that's okay. Shh. It's okay. Yeah, feel free to do whatever you want after that. He's on his heels here. I have the Blessed Light swing back. Feel free to attack with whatever you want, but you can't block this. Let's bring it down to 14. I should have kept a mountain open instead of a plains, because a single plains isn't gonna do jack shit, but I could have represented the single mountain Shivan fire. Not that I have any of those, but I should have represented that. So that was a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Call it cavalry. Okay. Partick Wanderer's a fine counter to that. Let's just go for it. If you want to trade with the Rampaging Cyclops, I'm absolutely okay with that. Worst case scenario, I could Blessed Light, but alright. Fine. I should have played that Partick Wanderer. Really screwed that one up. I completely forgot about Rampaging Cyclops' negative ability where it loses to. But that's okay. I believe that'll be okay. I can Blessed Light this turn if I have to. Who knows, maybe they'll play a Shalai or Lyra or something. Well, they can't play that. Fine. I'll even just take the damage. I could have blocked, but whatever. We'll get a little cocky. Okay. So that's fine. I'll keep the mountain just to discard with. attack for 4. Just get him down real low. I'm not going to discard yet with Keldon Marauder, but I will go ahead and Partic Wanderer to block anything else. So we have a real nice defense. We have pretty sick offense. If they take out the Sarah Angel, we still have a pretty devastating clock. So this should be game. Are they bluffing here? I don't care if they are. I'll just take the damage. It's not much. They don't have many lands to do much. Am I going to do Wild Onslaught, or I really don't know what they do with that, with what they have. Not enough to deal with what I have out. Unless it's removal, but they would have played that already. Alright. Quinde. Just attack with everything. Why not? We'll trade with the Bloodstone Golem, probably. Sarah Angel will go through. Partic Wanderer is going to go through. At least trample over some stuff. We'll see his combat tricks, but if he does, the only thing I have to worry about is him removing the Sarah Angel. Otherwise, I'm still going to win. Alright. So he's going to kill a Partic Wanderer and the Bloodstone Golem. I'm going to deal 4. That's fine, or I should go ahead and kill... I think I should just go ahead and kill Token. Why not? Just keep playing creatures after that. So I'm 2-0 for that one. Alright. Let's look at our deck. Really, it's pretty much solid. I can't change much, so. Alright, let's go on to round 2.